Welcome back to NBA Today.
Ooh, I love this music. Everyone remembers the 1951 The American in Paris a movie, right? I don't. All you need to know, though, is that Gene Kelly has absolutely nothing on Brian Windhorst.
I want to see Brian dance like Gene Kelly.
I'm sure he can.
Live from Paris, as you can see, the one and only Mr. Brian Windhorst. How are the beignets over there?
Oh, bonsoir, mes amis. It's a wonderful time here in Paris. Just for you, Christine. I asked him to light it up before I left.
He's living his best life and doing fantastic work throughout these Olympic Games, but it's going to be hard for you to talk.
There's a lot of Americans in Paris.
That's true. That's true. I feel like it's the windy in Paris. Is it windy there?
Not at all. It's actually beautifully breezy.
Oh, okay. You're just bringing all the windy that we can. All right, let's catch everyone up on what Team USA has done so far at these Olympic Games. All right, looking back, the best moments from Team USA's first two games. They're 2-0.
For us, it's very obvious watching games that having guys in their usual roles is very helpful. And so, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for us to put our 5 leading scorers on the floor from an NBA season because those guys don't complement each other well. So we're just coaching basketball. It's pretty simple for us, regardless of all the noise.
Well, it's basketball. It really don't matter who starts. It's about really who finished the game, who put their impact on the game while they're in the game. So I just try to do my best to impact it any way I can.
Just got to stay ready. As far as plus minus is concerned, Team USA's best 3 players so far all come off the bench. Kevin Durant, Anthony Edwards, and Derrick White. On the other end, Tyrese Halliburton, Jason Tatum, and Joel Embiid have the 3 worst plus minuses so far. So when it really comes down to it for Team USA, the biggest question that I have is when we are finally in a close game, what is our best 5-man lineup when it comes to winning time? Brian, who would you roll out if you were to choose?
Well, I'm going to go with the first ballot 3, as I like to call them, which would be LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry. I think any lineup, pretty easy to start with them. And then I'm going to go with my best 2-way point guard, my best 2-way center, although Bam Adebayo might dispute that. But AD and Drew Holiday, those guys, think about the championships. I think there's 13 rings on that group right there. You could certainly come up with a good 5 elsewhere, but I like that group.
Yeah, I like that same group. I would probably switch in Book for Drew Holiday just because I like the extra shooting right there. But I like AD in that center spot too, Brian.
I'm going to go with the all-time leading scorer in Kevin Durant.
Oh, my gosh, he just benched LeBron.
You know what? I did. I did. And you could call me Kendrick Perk. You got to make tough decisions, right? You got to make tough decisions. But I know one thing. This team is going to get stops. And I want to highlight a guy. Wendy been telling us about him. He's been performing at a high level, and it's Derrick White.
I'm Kendrick Perkins, better known as Big Perk, and nothing gets past me. Freeze! Just when you thought it did get past me, there I am. I spy a problem. I spy it all. Carry the hell on.
Hey, look, I know it's been a lot of stuff going out there about Derrick White. Should he take Jason Tatum minutes? All this. The point of here's the fact of the matter. The man has been balling.
These games in person, what has impressed you the most about Derrick White?
Well, Perk really did a great job of showing all the plays that he made. He's got 5 steals and 3 blocks in the 2 games. You showed his plus minus. All I had to do was say Derrick White to Steve Kerr the other day after the game, and he just cut me off and said, phenomenal player. And, obviously, when they picked Derrick White and what Steve Kerr was talking about, you don't always put like the 5 you wouldn't put the first team All-NBA out there. Of course, we can't because most of them aren't American. But you wouldn't put the 5 best players that you have out there because you need guys to play roles. Derrick White fits alongside these megastars so well because he fits in. He's the concrete in the brick wall, so to speak. That is what makes him so good on this team. It's what makes him so good on the Boston Celtics.
Yep. And he's a streaky shooter, right, Brian? He's the guy who you can have a 3 bad quarters, and then in the fourth quarter he comes up big. But on this team, they don't need him to score. Like anything he gives them offensively is a bonus. He's a good enough shooter from the outside that the teams have to respect him. And I think he's playing that role so well. What's interesting, Brian, is just watching him in that role. Jason Tatum is also a great point of attack defender. He could shift the way he's playing to play more like his Boston Celtics teammate, but that's not what he's on this team to do, and that's not how he plays for the Celtics.
Yeah, it's been so fun to watch him, especially with that being a last-minute add to Team USA. Okay, Wendy, have so much fun in Paris. Eat your croissants. Eat some food. Also,
Some baguettes,
you said all you've been doing is working.
Hot chocolate, Café de Flore.
Au revoir.
It's almost 10
That's French,
o'clock.
right?
I hope no restaurants are closed.
Nothing's closed at 10 p.m. They're just getting